What's up, mi gente? All right, y'all. We got two questions here. Two questions that look the same, but they're very different. So the first thing that I want to do is we need to find similarities and differences. Hay que encontrar igualdades y diferencias entre estas preguntas. So before the first thing we go into the question, I want the first thing for us to do is let's look at these graphs. Fíjense en estas gráficas. What do you see that's similar and what do you see that's different? Well, we know that for not a 2, a 1. What I see is that what's similar, los dos tienen puntos. They both have these like perfect points right here. They both have perfect points. So I'm going to put both have perfect points. And something that's different is that I see that this one has arrows at the end. Graph number 2, let's go ahead and write down number 2 and number 1. Graph number 2 has arrows. Good. Awesome. So now that we noticed that from the graphs, I want us to pay attention. Nos fijemos en las preguntas, in the questions. What do we see that's similar and what do we see that's different? Actually, no. What do we see that's different? That's the most important part. ¿Qué es diferente? So if you noticed that number 1 is asking for the length. Número 1 está pidiendo por la length, for the length. Number 2 is asking for the slope. Okay, that's very important. So let's write that down. Graph number 1 wants length, la lentitud. Graph number 2 wants slope. Muy diferente. It's very different on how we solve them. All right, so for graph number 1, let's solve them real quick. Graph number 1, we need the length. So for this one, we need to use Pythagorean theorem. All right, and in order to do that, we need our right triangle. So let's go ahead and create our right triangle. Right there. Like I said yesterday, to make your life easy, we need to take out that triangle out of here. I don't like that one. We need to take it out so that we could draw. Now let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We have a 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6. Now that I have that, now I can use my formula. A squared plus b squared is equal to c squared. Here's my right angle, my arrow, that's C. This is A, and this is B. So that 6 squared plus 10 squared equals C squared. Now, what's that last step that we always forget to do? And if you wrote down the square root, that is absolutely correct. We always forget to type in that square root. So go ahead and type that in the calculator, and you get what? I got 11.6. So my best answer would then be J. Now for number 2, graph number 2, it is asking for the slope. So I need to use slope formula, which is m equals y minus y over x minus x. That's the way to solve this one. So I need to put these points in the table. Deja ponerlo en la tabla. X and y, -6, -5, 6 and 1. Put these numbers. Let's get our highlighters out. This is pink. This is pink. This is orange. And this is orange. All right, let's plug those numbers in. So now I'm going to have -5 minus 1, -6 minus 6. Now, all of this, todo esto, así como lo ves, just like that, type it into the calculator. I'm typing it in right now. All right, what did y'all get? All right, I got my slope is equal to 0.5. So as we look at both of these questions, it's very important to know the difference between Pythagorean theorem for length and slope when it's asking for slope.